YouTube family, welcome to another video, welcome to another day. It's November 16th and yesterday was the 15th and we had our first snowfall yesterday. It's not that cold outside, but it's getting there. So I get on here because I just want to share with you a mishap that I had. I did surgery on my hand, and this is my right hand. I am predominantly right-handed. Injured my hand at work about 2 years ago, and I strained a muscle right beside the big finger, and I ignored the symptoms because a muscle strained. I just know the doctors couldn't do anything, so I would put ice on it, take painkillers, massage it, whatever. But as I continued to use it, a cyst started growing, so I went to the doctor and they determined I have to do surgery. Within the 3 week span that I did the ultrasound, so the date booked for the surgery, the thing got bigger, so it was about 2.5 to 3 centimeters. Anyway, it hurts if I do anything. It reached to the point where I couldn't even comb my hair because it was hard, but I would do stuff and it would hurt, especially when I go to bed. So I didn't ever want to do surgery because I do not have a history of illness. But I went to the hospital a few times just to drain it, and within 2 days it got bigger. So I decided to do surgery. So I just want to share with you my journey. Maybe there are others going through something similar. Predominantly right-handed like myself, and now having to use just one hand. How do you get by? There's still hope because it's my second day. I did the surgery yesterday, so I'm learning. So I went to the hospital yesterday. They checked me in. It was a bit nerve-wracking. Checked me in. Was told not to wear lotion, no deodorant, no clips in the hair, no ear piercings, no earrings, no jewelry, nothing. So I just showered, get dressed, and go. And they had us waiting in the waiting room in a hospital gown. It's my first experience. I just want to share it, And then I was moved over to the waiting room. After there is the surgical room. And there were lots of people in front of me, and as they were reading them what they're going to experience in their surgery. Some of them were given 2 hours for your surgery. Some of these people had cancer, whatever they had, but it seemed as if mine was the only one that's going to be shorter. So my doctor came and she said, it's going to be 45 minutes. So I reminded her I do not want to sleep, because before she had told me you could actually watch. But they took my phone, so I couldn't even bring it inside with me. In the end, they had to take all my belongings. So she said, we'll make you sleep slightly, not too sound, you'll be able to hear us. But because they were going to do a block surgery, it's just a block something, so they were going to be tightening this area to block the blood flow to the hand. So once they inject the hand, it will be completely dead. However, she said, this thing will be so tight, if I'm awake, it's going to be uncomfortable and I'll be shifting. And then that will get in the way of her performing what she had to do. So right now, these 2 fingers are lifeless. This one is in between life and death. It has a little life, but more death more than life. And these 2 are pretty good. So if I pinch it, I can't even feel it. And if you notice, there's this red dye on it. They put a cleaning solution. It was all red. So the doctor came, and the nurse came, and she escorted me to the surgical room. So when I got in there, they had a bed all laid out, and it looked so scary. They had a bed all laid out, so they led me to the bed. I said, where do I pray before I get on? They all started laughing. Anyway, I went on the bed and they started. I said, I do not want to sleep. They said, we're going to put you to sleep, but you won't be sleeping too sound because we don't want you shifting. And they started putting the thing in my hand. It was hard for them to get a vein, and they finally got a vein right here. And they still they put the needle in, and whatever solution they put in, I started to feel it started burning. I'm like, it's burning. She said that's how it works. And then they put a mask over my face, and they fixed the arm on an extension because that's where the doctor's gonna sit. There were 4 ladies in the room when that nurse brought me in, and there was a guy, but he was sitting to the side, all masked up with his gloves. I'm not sure what his duties were. But then there were 6 people in total, right? And they were really nice. Their English wasn't that great, but they were really nice. And for the fact they're putting me to sleep, they were really nice. So she put something in the drip. They put up some drip and they put something in the needle, and I started feeling it going up my arm, and it felt so warm. So I'm like, okay, I want to know exactly when I go off to sleep. So when I glanced at the clock, it was 12:57. So I know maybe within 3 minutes I'll be sleeping. But I'm trying to focus to see, okay. But I didn't even know what time I went off to sleep. And then they did their thing. So I woke up hearing a lot of beeping sound, and I opened my eyes. I was in the recovery room. There was a nurse beside me on the computer. So as soon as I opened my eyes, she started typing. So I guess she was typing when I woke up, because they were monitoring me, checking my blood pressure, making sure I was breathing and everything. But one thing I want to say, whatever they had in that thing that went into my body, I felt mellow, so mellow. Now I see why addicts keep doing what they do. Because after I opened my eyes and I asked her, what time is it? She said it was after 2. I just closed my eyes back because I feel so good. I feel so mellow, and I was just enjoying, but the thing was wearing off, you know. In that moment, I wish I had more. Felt real good. Your body just feel calm and nice. And then, of course, my hand was on my chest. They did what they did and laid it on my chest. And she continued to monitor me, and she said, okay, you're doing better. I tried to go back to sleep, but the thing was wearing off. So they moved me to another room that will closer to my exit. And as I was leaving that room, I saw there were a lot of beeping. So everyone's bed was beeping, maybe because they were sleeping. But as they pushed me to the other room, I see a few people who went in way before me. So, you know, they were put them to sleep before, and they were still sleeping. I'm like, God, I hope they wake up. Anyway, went into the other room, and then they were so nice. They came over and they said, oh, do you want water, apple juice, or ginger ale? I said, I need some champagne, and they all started laughing. Anyway, I chose the ginger ale because I was thinking I need a little sugar I haven't eaten from the night before, because I had to be on fasting. So I need a little perk of the ginger and the sugar. So they gave me the ginger ale. I sip on that. They brought me my bags, and I managed to reach for my phone. No reality kicks in. One hand, and I have to try to text on my phone to tell my family I was okay. And all over USA, Jamaica, England, here in Canada, I was texting to say I'm fine, because no one can be with you. No family member can be with you inside there. So I made a few funny videos, laughing and everything, so they knew that I was good. And then it was time to go home, and they said I have to get dressed, because I thought this lady would dress me because I have one hand, can't work. Anyway, it was hard. I have to put my clothes on with one hand. Didn't even put on my undershirt and my bra because I couldn't do it. So I just pull on whatever else. And then I couldn't feel the hand, so it was easy to push it in the coat and in my top. And I went out, got in the car, and I managed to put my seatbelt on with one hand. So they had to do the door. So when I get home now, before I left, I'm still wearing my wristband, because they told me, should this hand become blue, I have to rush to the emergency. So once they scan this, they see everything. So I'm home now, and it's a challenge to really do anything. To brush my teeth, I cannot do my hair. If I use one hand, I didn't put my hair in a bun. I got help. But I realize now that the bra The regular bra I can't even wear now, so I wear the sports bra. Good thing I had them, because it's easier to put on. You don't have to hook anything. And now it's winter time, and I have mainly PJ pants because it's cold. So now I have to go to the store to get nighties. I have nighties, but those are for summer. So I have to get some winter nighties because it's easy just to slip them on with nothing underneath. So if you go to the washroom, it's easier to go because it's one hand. This morning I managed to make tea and eggs just with one hand. That was easy. But I tried doing something. I tried to sweep. I managed to do the sweeping. I managed to set up the camera. But sometimes I have to hold on to things and it really hurts. And they told me this should never bleed. If it bleeds, it's going to insert infection. They're going to have to open it again. So on the 30th of November, I'm going back to the doctor. I guess that's when they'll take it off. So I'm in it for about 2.5 weeks. But it's slowly coming back to like the pain has started. They prescribed me 2 different types of pain medication, but I don't think I'll be taking any because already I was on a drip and I'm just worried about what went into my body. So I'm starting my detox tonight. I've already steeped my detox tea, so I'll be taking that for the next 30 days to get rid of whatever is inside. I remember they gave me 2 Tylenol, extra strength 2 Tylenol, same as if they gave it to everyone. And the nurse says, you have to take this. No, I said, why? Do I have to? I said, I have to take it in your presence. And she says, yes. So I took it. She said, once I take it, and that was in the 11 o'clock hour. She said, taking it now, when you do the surgery, by the time you get out and the pain started, you won't feel it because it would kick in. And she was right because I didn't start feeling pain until this morning. Well, last night when I went to bed, there was a little pain. So I actually had to put this arm on a pillow and support it with these fingers. And anyone come around me, I scream, I'm like, don't touch me because it starts hurting. So it's quite a challenge now to do anything. But Vlogmas I will be doing. I'm already preparing. I have some awesome ideas of what I want to do. By then this should be off. So if you keep following, keep watching, there's lots more videos coming up. I'm going to do a nightie haul and let you see what I chose and how I wear them, because it's hard to pull the pants up and down. When you're in a nightie, it's better. So this is a challenge that I have to deal with, and I just want to share, in case anyone is going through anything, you have an injury or something and you want to know what. So right now the hand it's paining me a bit. Sometimes I hold it up, and when I do like this, there's no pain, but I can't keep it for too long or I'll put it down. Ooh, right now it hurts, so I have to put it this way. They said having it in a sling doesn't help because you need the blood circulation, but within a few weeks I will see what they actually did to me and hope the healing process starts soon. As I said, these 2 fingers are lifeless. I remember yesterday I couldn't bend this one, so and I focused, because some things you do with the mind. I focused on the finger and I tried bending it, and I just started getting a headache. It wouldn't go. So I realized, but this morning I noticed I can bend it. It's still lifeless, but this one is a little bit better, and these ones were good from time. So I just want to share to you. So if you want to put in the comments below what you'd like to see me do, even though I have one hand, I know I'm going to be doing a before bed skincare, so you see how I do it with just one hand. I tried to apply makeup and that wasn't bad with just one hand, and I can brush my hair but I can't comb. Yeah, and I can take a shower. What I do, I have some plastic bags, see-through. I put it up this arm this morning and I put an elastic band here, and I go into the standing shower and keep the hand out because I don't want it to get wet. They said no water should touch it. And then I shower with one hand, do my thing and get out. So that's my only way to take a shower right now. So put in the description box if what you'd like to see, or if there's any challenges you'd like me to do. Remember, I'm enduring pain. but still. So I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you next time. As I said, Vlogmas will be coming up. I'm going to try my best to commit to the full length of it. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please share and subscribe and follow for more. Bye.